Here in rural Herefordshire, nature is flourishing in the most familiar of places, our gardens and surrounding fields. From the dawn chorus to the nocturnal snuffles of hedgehogs searching through the undergrowth for their next meal, it is all happening right under our noses. This is the wildlife on our doorstep. Britain is often described as one of the most wildlife-depleted countries on Earth, with only 35% of natural habitat remaining. Despite this depletion of habitat due to human-led development, wildlife still manages to survive. Our gardens are places of order and design with carefully chosen plants and neatly trimmed lawns, where wildlife thrives. Robins hop in search of worms, keeping close to the cover of trees and shrubs for safety. Wood pigeons carefully select random twigs from their nests, even though their nests are always poorly constructed. Other birds, such as goldfinches and great tits, delight garden owners with their vibrant plumage. If you are lucky, you might catch a glimpse of the great spotted woodpecker. Looking at the minutiae of the garden, insects like spiders, bees and butterflies are all pollinators and a hugely important part of the wild ecosystem we call home. The comma butterfly, with intricate jagged wing edges, flies from flower to flower, as do the honey and bumblebees. The honeybees are extremely important pollinators in the apple orchards of Herefordshire. Bumblebees buzz amongst the flowers alongside striking red admiral butterflies, providing us with a rainbow of colour to enjoy in the summer months. As dusk falls, the only spiny mammal in Britain arrives from its nest, snuffling through the undergrowth in search of worms and beetles, the silent gardener of the night. The unmistakable yaffle of a green woodpecker fills the garden as it drops in for a feast of red ants. Even here, where it all seems calm and peaceful, a poor unsuspecting bird is quickly dispatched, plucked and devoured within minutes. A true reminder that the smaller birds we delight in feeding are still part of the wild ecosystem and are easy pickings in gardens. Once vast open landscapes, my doorstep is now used for agriculture, fenced and regimented, with sculpted rows and rides surrounded by hedgerows. Yet wildlife is abundant here and has adapted using the hedgerows as corridors to travel along and pathways to graze. Rabbits, hares and muntjacs feel safe and protected in these quiet spaces and can be spotted most days in Hereford orchards, raising their young over the spring and summer months before the apple harvest commences in the autumn. Birds and smaller animals use the hedgerows as refuge and a diverse food source as they move through the country landscape. It is a delicate balance though, as our wildlife still faces multiple threats here and is in decline from cities, pesticides, machinery and changing farming practices, including vast swathes of agricultural polytunnels, making it increasingly challenging for some species. It is easy to forget they still need our help to thrive. This might not always be pleasant viewing though. When a hungry fox comes to feed on domestic stock, which we have nurtured, it is easy to understand why this species is perceived as vermin by some. Yet we must learn to live side by side with nature. During the drought conditions of summer 2025, it has been declared farmers have had the second worst harvest since records began. Climate change must be attributed to this from our actions. At least we, individually, can help our local populations and create gardens to encourage their survival, providing food and water for them to counterbalance this in a small way.